This is Adventure Public Radio.
Hello mortals, and welcome to Adventure Public Radio, bringing you stories on the ground from the realm of Midgard, and I'm Terry the Bard. Issa, the rescued little girl, has made quick work of the hostage situation. Impressive spear work for a girl her age. Caspian, happy to have cleared his name, gifted the adventurers a magical wayfinding medallion. With the loot returned to its rightful owner, Syph seems set on his principle of balancing every good deed with a bad deed.
Alright, recording.
Oh, baby. I just wanted to sort of get in first there on the recording with that.
Boom shakalaka. Another nail in the coffin.
That's what they
What
say.
does that even mean?
We're getting the stinkers out early. That's good.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I reverted to NBA Jam.
Okay, that's actually
He's
pretty
on
funny.
fire.
Unbelievable.
Oh god. All right, what are we doing, Zach?
All right. So, we're starting to see a trend here with basically anybody that Christian's going to play, okay? They're going to do something a lot, and they're going to do it all the time, no matter what the consequences are to you poor party members. Why can't you just be a normal player?
What does that mean? What do you mean that I do things a lot and all the time?
You're a lot. You're just a lot.
You
You're
are
just
a
a
lot.
lot.
What did my last character do? Okay.
Constantly pitched his business idea for Berserker.
So Christian's a lot, and the last we had heard, Zach, right? He was about to go on a night mission to maybe acquire something.
Yeah. I believe we had a conversation with Carl, and he was telling him that he was going to go take the loot. And we kind of stopped before Carl got a really good chance to answer. So we're back in this room. You guys, Carl, you've just been woken up by Syph, and he's asking you to go steal stuff.
Listen, Carl, I want to steal this loot for Bastion. It's a sign of friendship. And like for a sign of friendship, I would like you to come with me and commit the crime.
When you put it all out like that, it's just kind of...
It's very well put.
Yeah. God, this feels familiar. All right. Okay. You're kind of doing the wrong thing for the right reasons here, Syph, which I still can't totally get behind, but I guess all things considered, there's not a whole lot I can do to stop you. And I guess this guy's got other loots, so I'll look out for you, okay? And I'll be your lookout, and that's about the best I can do. Not gonna go along with you.
Well,
You'll get...
that's great. I like that you're dipping your little bird beak into trouble.
Yeah, it's as good as it's
respect
gonna
that.
get.
I just have to say, look, I think there's a reason we came across the compass. We came across this loot. Yeah, we're meant to have it. We're meant to get all these artifacts and unite them, and then also get a lot of money.
That's very convenient reasoning for you to get your hands on this loot.
No, it's called destiny. And maybe one day, destiny will strike you on your little bird bottom, and then you'll recognize it. But I
can only
appreciate your
hope.
friendship.
But I think right now you just want this loot. You're thinking of
No,
reasons
no.
to steal it.
I want this loot for Bastion because he's my best buddy, bear friend. And you're my best buddy, bird friend. All right? Now listen.
Well,
Listen. Don't tell Bastion. All right? This just stays between me
I'm
and
not
you.
going to tell Bastion. But if you're going to sit here and bicker with me, you're going to wake him up and he's going to find out. So I think you should get on your
He's
way.
going to sleep through anything. It's no problem. All right.
Yeah, that's fair.
You have my back. That's wonderful. I love you. Little kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah. That's not real kisses. That's air kisses. Bye-bye.
All right. I love you too.
Oh, my God. The cockles of my heart are warm.
Yeah, my cock and whatnot too.
Oh, wow. Going there. All right. Well, you guys go down the steps of the Merry Bather.
Well, I don't think he's coming with me, is he? Or you?
Yeah, how
You said you can go with you and be a lookout, right?
Oh, I thought he meant Percival.
my intention is that I'm just going to do it with Percival.
Okay.
So
I
I'm
don't think
only
you said that anywhere, did you?
no, but I'm only going to get as close as I absolutely need to.
Okay. So do you send Percival right now, or do you wait
I guess that depends on how far the Strings and Things is from. Starting to remember stuff in this world. How far Strings and Things is from the Merry Bather?
I wouldn't say it's too far. What's the range on a familiar? Like 500 feet?
It's a good question.
Like it's a lot.
It's probably fairly far. 100 feet.
Oh, so I would say you'd have to be outside the Merry Bather. You won't have to be right next to, like, you know, out in the middle of the street or anything, but you know, kind of outside. Just kind of.
I'm gonna hang out nonchalantly on a bench in the middle of the night.
That sounds good. Sounds legit.
Yeah.
Chill on your
With
bench
my
with your owl.
eyes rolled back as my arms kind of wave and
Having a seizure.
In Midgard, it's not terribly off, right?
yeah. I mean, there's drunks in this town.
Yeah.
It's not the worst they've seen. I mean, they got Quentin now. I mean, I'm not the oddity.
Easy now. He's a treasure. You guys head out into the snow, and Carl kind of sits back on a park bench. And Syph, you go on, I imagine.
Hold on. Before that, I mean, he just sits on the park bench, and then what happens after that?
Percival to the skies.
Wait, you're gonna launch your bird right away? You're gonna just blow your bird load?
I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that in Syph's voice.
I can't talk now. I guess I can screech.
Great.
All right. I come out of him briefly.
I cannot. The word is escaping me because I'm just a little rat. But I cannot stress enough how little you should tell Bastion about this, okay?
Yeah, no plans of doing that. Something tells me it wouldn't go well.
Wonderful. Okay. And I'm going to make my way through the streets of what is this place called again?
Skuldholm.
Skuldum. Strotum.
Yeah, the sign is right there. I don't know how you. It's a giant.
You know he
fucking
can't
sign.
read.
I cannot read quite well. Listen, so I'll stick to the shadows and, go very stealthily to Strings and Things.
Good luck. I will. I don't know. Depending on what. I'll fly around the building. If anybody's coming up,
right.
I'll screech.
All right, so I'm stealthily trying to move through the streets, Zach.
Okay. So yeah, sticking the shadows and dipping into alleyways. Give me a stealth check.
17.
All right. Decent enough. It's pretty dark and you're low to the ground. You're able to stick to the alleyways and shadows, hiding behind barrels as people walk by, and you get closer to Strings and Things, and you see the familiar sign with the lute that plays on its own up top.
All right, I'm going to peek out to the shadows, look both ways, see if I see anyone, okay?
Yeah, give me a perception.
It is a perception of 12.
12. Yeah, you look around. Snow is slowly falling around in the city, as it seems it always does. And you don't see anybody in the streets. In the distance near the Merry Bather, perhaps you see people stumbling outside laughing, but other than that, nothing.
All right, I walk over nice and cool, calm-like to the door, and I jiggle it, see if it's open, nice and casual-like.
It is locked as you turn it.
Okay, give another last look. Okay, everything looks cool. I'm gonna pull out my lockpick and start working on that sucker,
Roll me thieves' tools.
All right. 20.
Yeah, with a 20, you just stick your lockpicks in there, and with a satisfying click, you get it to open a little bit.
All right, I just peek through the door, see if I see anything. Is it dark? What's the story in here?
Yeah, it's very dark. There are instruments lining the walls, and there seems to be some that are still playing on their own.
Okay.
Like there's a drum set that just keeps on getting tapped. There is what seems to be a coffer sitting on top of the counter, which probably is a register type thing. Oh no, fucking medieval register.
Yeah. Wonderful. I come in, I shut the door nice and neat, and what I kind of look at that coffer, and that looks pretty, that looks like just so juicy. But I say, oh, no. I got other things to worry about. And then I move to the music stealthily, using the music to hide the sounds of my footsteps.
Yeah, go ahead. And your idea is dope, and I would love you to have advantage, please.
Wonderful.
Natural 20, baby.
Of course. So you stylistically sashay through this dark room. I imagine it's like a waltz, but by yourself.
Yeah, it's kind of like Catherine Zeta-Jones in that one movie where she's like, it's real sensual.
Perfect.
Entrapment. It's like Catherine Zeta-Jones in Entrapment. You're just sensually moving around every object inside of the store.
Perfect. Running your hand like along a really
exactly.
nice drum and then like spinning
Exactly.
off, strumming a harp.
Yeah.
This is a very musical and sexual heist.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Syph is, he has a catchphrase. It's keep it sexy. Well, they call him back in Zobek, especially the lady rat folk. They call him Sexy Syph.
Oh god, so bad.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make my way to, the back and kind of, because I think Peckless Dimblebub or whatever. What's the guy's name?
Huxley Beffelbug.
Yeah, Humpty Bumblebum. He kind of told me exactly where he's gonna hide this chest. So I'm gonna make my way stealthily to there.
Okay. Yeah, and you get back to his door, and I believe you even told him that there's no reason to lock his door. So you go and kind of test it, and it seems to open freely.
Wonderful. I leave the door a little. No. I shut the door nice and quiet, and I, try to slide underneath that bed. You know what I mean?
Okay, perfect. Percival, where are you? Are you just kind of perched somewhere watching strings and things, or are you kind of making a circle?
I'm I'm like landing on the roof, landing on other roofs around the building. I'll do a flight perimeter, kind of just perching on different spots. I would like to. Is there like windowsills outside the windows of this building that I can land on and like look in?
For sure. There's windows off to the sides that kind of go in towards the back where people can look and see him working on instruments and stuff. You could land on a sill and like kind of watch what he's doing.
Yeah, I'd like to watch the inside. Maybe not the whole time, but
fair enough. So you see as Syph kind of dances through the front room, and then you follow him towards the back, and you're sitting in a window, and you see him dance even more so into the room and slide near the bed. So, Syph, you find the chest underneath the bed, just as you had talked to Huxley about before. What would you like to do?
Oh, I like to open that sucker, see what's in there.
Okay. It is unlocked. Because he followed all of your instructions. As you open it up, you can see that there is the beautiful loot that you described before and a sack full of coins.
Oh, I take all of the above and put it.
Fair enough.
Okay, like I pick it up. Does anything happen when I pick up this loot?
I feel like this is outside the scope of this heist.
What, the coins?
Yeah, like you're here for the loot. You're just robbing him blind.
It's all right. He's practically on death's door.
Sure.
He doesn't remember if he wiped his ass properly or not.
Give me a perception check, Syph. And I guess, Percival, you can give me one too, since you're watching.
He's 17.
17.
Unnatural 20.
Ooh, okay. So, Percival, you see it first as Syph is like opening up this chest and like lifting this loot out. You see Huxley start to stir in the bed above him. Is there anything you want to do?
Let's see. I don't really have a way of communicating with him that doesn't also risk waking up or further making Huxley stir. So I think if he does actually like start to sit up, I'll do something, but I'm not going to do anything right now.
Okay. Syph, you also hear these, like the bed start to creak as Huxley is shifting in his bed.
Oh, dude, I freeze up and just really clench my anus and,
Okay,
When
all right.
when I say clench my anus, I mean I don't move at all. I don't even
so you
breathe.
stay low
man.
and you don't move.
No.
I got you. So, Percival, you're watching from the top, and you can see Huxley like sitting up and starting to turn and put his body over the side, and like any second now he's gonna get Syph.
I lightly peck on the window and give a.
All right,
No, that's a pigeon. Let me workshop it. This is my bailiwick, so I
Please,
gotta.
go ahead. No,
I wish other people could see your fucking face, though.
God damn
You gotta
it, Jason.
get, you gotta get everything shaped just right. To,
Okay,
I think that's right.
Let's see.
And what is this fucking supposed to convey to?
This is a distraction.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what I would make you roll for this. I think I'm just gonna let it go. So you said you peck on the window and make this noise.
Performance, maybe.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's actually a good one. Yeah, go ahead, roll me performance.
Should we play taps now or later or what?
That's a 12.
That's a 12. I mean, you're a bird. I feel like this isn't that hard for you to do. So you tap on this window and coo like an owl. Is that what the fucking is? Is it cool?
Hoot. Owls hoot.
Hoot? Oh, they hoot. Who coos? Anyhow, you hoot like an owl and you get Huxley's attention, and he's like putting his hand to his dresser drawer. Syph, from the bottom, you can see Huxley's hand hovering near his glasses, but he can't seem to find them.
What I will do is I will try to do like a sleight of hand and grab those son of bitch glasses.
Oh my god.
Give me a sleight of hand.
A 1.
I knew it. Nobody else can see this. I was holding up in my index finger. Oh my god, I knew it. Oh my god, I knew it.
Okay.
Oh, I felt it in my fucking bones.
How do I punish this?
I don't fucking know.
Your objective was to snatch them, right? So if you failed on snatching them, I'm going to say you just knock them to the ground. I think that's probably the best way.
Like audibly dropping them. Yeah.
Yeah. Unless I make him touch your hand. But I feel like you trying to grab them and be slick about it, you end up just knocking them onto the ground. And he's like, oh, damn it. He gets up and starts walking, but you can see he's like kind of putting his hands out. It doesn't seem like he can see very well.
How close are the glasses to me on the ground?
They are within arm's length. If they were within arm's length on the dresser.
I'm gonna try again to knock them across the room.
Oh my god.
When
This
you
poor
look at
man.
them, they are broken. Since you knocked them off of the dresser, they have cracked.
Oh, okay. I'm still gonna knock them across the room.
The shards just go flying.
Oh, you're such a piece of shit. Okay. I don't even think I had to roll for this. It's just
Does he have any
glasses on
like
the ground.
family heirlooms that are worthless
That
but
we
just
can
want to be
just smash.
destroyed? Yeah.
So
Just break
where
all
are
the
you
windows
cascade-
before we leave.
Are you cascading him like in front of his like path?
Yeah, like I'm trying to do is I'm trying to like knock him to where that window with the bird is. Like towards that direction.
So are you just trying to? I'm trying to understand what your objective is. Are you just trying to push it out of the way towards that door, or towards the window, or something to make more noise? What is it?
I'm trying to make them walk that direction more. I'm gonna smack them, and hopefully they go far to where they make a noise or on the other side of the room.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of scoop your hand and slap the glasses, and they kind of ricochet off the wall near the window. And he's like, who's here? And he's got his hands out in front of him again, walking kind of like a mummy. Percival, what are you doing?
Staring in disbelief, but I guess just trying to make as much noise and flapping my wings. I'm beating my wings against the window, so it's like a thump, 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 thump as I just trying to distract and confuse.
So yeah, you beat your wings on the window, causing a commotion, and are hooting and you can see that Huxley is starting to come your way. And he's like, oh, damn birds. I guess he can tell that you're a freaking owl. So he's starting to come by the window. I imagine that's like at the foot of the bed. Syph, what are you going to do?
I'm going to wait till he starts moving, like away from the bed. And then that's when I'm going to stealthily try to move out.
Okay. All right. Give me a stealth.
That's a 16.
16. I'm going to roll.
Oh, fuck me.
Let's see what we got over here. Let's see if he can.
I can't tell if that's good or bad.
That's a fucking natural 20. Oh,
hey,
man,
you always wanted to get me, Zach.
I always did. I always did.
I don't think there's anything Percival can do to save you from this.
No, not really. Unless he wants to try to open the window and fly in the house.
Yeah, I can like try and peck and shout out the window. I don't feel like I'm really like I'll be his watch, but I'm not gonna like break and enter into it doesn't feel like I should do that.
Fair enough. So what happens is, as Syph, you are trying to stealth away, the floor creaks and he whips around and he's like, who is that? What are you doing in here?
And I go,
It's me. I'm taking the loot, sucker.
That caught me off guard.
Are you trying to intimidate him or deceive him?
I think it's more of a
Deceive him.
performance, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Give me deception.
I got an 8.
I got a 1. So you're in
Fucking
good shape.
fantastic.
God, I can't have anything. Oh, he puts his hands up because now he's frightened because this burglar is back. Syphilis warned me that people would be in here to steal. His eyes are kind of closed. Doesn't seem like he can see you.
That's right. This loot is too sweet. Bye.
Are you just making a dash for the door?
Yes.
Okay. You hear him start to conjure up some magical thing, and I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
17.
As you're running through the door, you feel your legs start to tense up and your body start to get stiff, but you push through as his magic fails on you. He's like, "Come back!" as he's yelling as you're running through the
And I'm yelling back. I'm like, I yell,
There's 8 of us in here, so you better stay in there, old man. As I'm running out the door.
We got guns.
as I'm running out the door, I steal the coffers too.
No, you fucking
Yeah, I
don't.
do.
It's a register. You're gonna just pick up a register on the way out.
Oh wait, never mind. How big? No, that's probably heavy, huh?
Yeah, for your small stature, I would say the coffer would be heavy. You'd be at like what we do before, like half movement. Did we do when you had a big
So I,
chest?
like lost like 10 or something like that.
Yeah, 10. That's it.
Shouldn't be this hard of a decision.
I know.
Such a piece of shit, guys. I can't.
I guess I would leave it there. I mean, that's pushing it. Yeah, I think I try to pick it up and then it's too heavy and I drop it on the ground.
I'm picturing this cartoon rat like making a hasty exit and like chalking real deep, and he's like, just as he leaves, he's just like grabbing as much stuff as he can, and then but he's like, no, fuck that.
Pretty much. And as soon as he tries to grab the coffer again, yeah, you kind of pull it off the counter and the weight hits your hands and you see it just boom, hits the ground, opens up, and all the coins go flying all over the ground.
I try to grab as many as I can and then run out the door.
Sure. Give me a sleight of hand.
Oh, fuck yes.
24.
20. Wow. Fuck, man. So with your small, ratty hands, you pick up 10 pieces of gold, before racing out of the room.
All right. And I imagine like I probably grab more than that, but a lot of them spill out as I try to put them in my pocket
Yeah.
as I'm running.
You hear, Huxley in the back, "Get back here, thief!" And you can, hear that he's trying to run out. He's like, "Guards! Percival, are you, just following suit or are you going to get off that bench?"
Yeah, I'm. So Percival, his job is kind of done. Like, what's he gonna do?
Sure.
So I'm gonna pop out of Percival, and I heard him. I'm guessing I heard him yell, "Guards!"
Yes.
So I'm like, okay. So I got to make it look like I'm not like a suspect. As I pull out of Percival, I'm just going to pretend to be asleep on the bench. until just for a minute, just till I think it's safe, I guess. So
because sleeping on the bench for 1 minute is really going to absolve you of any potential.
It's more like if any guards.
This guy's not a suspect, guys. You see, he took that sweet nap real fast on the bench. What are you talking about?
I'm pretending to be unsuspicious.
Fair enough. You fake sleep on this bench. Maybe you're just having a nap at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, drunks.
On the bench outside the Mary Bather. You can hear furious little rat feet running by. Where are you heading, Syph?
I don't think I would head towards the Mary Bather. I would head deeper into the town, like try to find somewhere to be away from strings and things. Maybe somewhere I could hide, maybe
right.
like a weird stable, something. I don't know.
With that, give me a survival check to try to find some place really quick to hide.
A fat 5.
It's also snowing, so there's just like tracks leading to you.
Yeah, there are. So you run towards what you believe was a stable, and you go running, and you can see this overhang, and it seems like like a stable. It's open face, and you kind of run in and like leap into a big pile of hay and just kind of lay there.
I would probably know I'm leaving tracks, right?
I mean, what are you gonna do about these tracks? Yeah,
I think that long pause.
That's
says
kind of
it
what I
all,
was
Christian.
thinking.
Yeah, he's got you. You've evaded all of his traps so far. I think he's really got you with these tracks.
Yeah. I probably, as I leap in the hay, I'm like, oh fuck the tracks.
And then I just I get back out of the hay. I try to dust myself off, I guess, and then I try to get to maybe I try to like get out of the town. Try to get out of the town limits, maybe, or something.
So I would like you to give me a stealth check as you are just running and dipping and diving through these homes and like alleyways.
10.
That was your stealth check? What did you roll? A fucking 1?
No, I rolled a 2, baby.
Oh my God. All right. Fair enough. You are racing and you're trying to hide, but you're not covering up yourself. Everywhere you go, there's snow on the ground. You're trying to just find a place where you could go and just disappear, but you are having a lot of trouble. And you find yourself kind of in the front of a house, and you can see that there are guards, in the distance behind you. It seems like they're kind of like, investigating certain areas. It doesn't seem like they're hot on your trail, but they are picking up.
Yeah. I mean, do you think they could just be like, yeah, he went that way? 'Cause look at the tracks.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
So I'm just coming up to a random house, or
like there's
what?
it seems like it's a random home. Like you're kind of stuck. You're running around trying to find your way out, but you don't even remember where you are in the city of Scaldholm. You've really only gone to a couple places.
What kind of houses are they? How big are they?
Normal fantasy hovel type thing. You know what I mean? 1 bedroom studio kind of deal.
What kind of ceilings they have?
I think I said they're like log cabin style.
So they're like pitch roof kind of thing.
Yeah, climb on a roof.
I mean, they're only 1 story, so I'm pretty easily seen, right?
If you lay down, maybe you'd be all right. I don't know. It's up to you, bud.
So you said
They're off in the distance?
Yes.
Back there?
But you can see that they are like talking to the people at the Mary Bather who were outside. Like they're starting to gain.
And so what's the surrounding of me besides so down a street there's
You're
like
like
a
in
house.
a residential area. Like you came from somebody's back stables and you kind of ran and now out in the back of the house trying to run in between another one. And they're all kind of the same, like just rows and rows of these houses with stables and kind of like basic shit in the back. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're kind of in a residential area. Nothing really.
There's no sewers in this town, is there?
No.
All right. So, so is this like the town? Is it walled in?
I'm going to say most likely, yeah.
So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to run around and just try to find a place I can stash the loot.
I think you would probably find that there's somebody's like a feed, like sack or something in there, like behind one of these houses that you could definitely stash a loot in.
All right, that's what I would do. I'd try to like remember where this place is. I would think I would
commit it to memory.
I think I would probably put that loot into the grain sack.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, you run over, you find this grain sack, you quickly open it up and shove the loot deep in the sack and kind of like shake it. So just kind of grain over the top of it and close it up. And then we just book off, try to get away from that area.
Yeah, try to get away from that area for sure.
Perfect. Roll me one last stealth, and you're gonna roll against guard perception.
Okay. I could get an 18.
Oh, I got a 14. So almost. I gave you one last chance. Almost. You quickly dart between these buildings, kind of going over your own tracks, trying to kind of make it confusing which direction it's going, and eventually find yourself in the dark, and they seem to have lost their way.
Mm. And I think I just like wait around till they give up, you know, as far as I can tell, I guess give up looking maybe.
While this is going on, Carl, what are you doing?
Sleeping
you
on a
sitting
bench.
on the bench? Gonna continue napping?
Well, I guess pretending to sleep on a bench. I guess no. I'll go back in Percival only to like look around and do a perception check, like in my immediate area. Like, do I think it's clear to run back to the Merry Bather and get back to bed?
Yeah. Yeah. You kind of float around above yourself, and you can see that there are guards that are talking to the people at the Merry Bather right now. Some of them have like following tracks down the road. They seem like they're on the hunt, but they don't have a suspect yet. So you feel like it's kind of okay. You haven't really done anything bad yet.
Yeah.
Except nap on a bench in public. You vagrant.
Yeah. I don't have prestidigitation, and I don't have any kind of flask of alcohol. I'm trying to sell the story that I was drunk. Because if I had prestidigitation, I could just make my breath smell that way.
You don't even have that as a cantrip?
No, I got minor illusion, which I figured was a little more useful, but not in this situation. I could try and kill the guards. That's not gonna. No,
yeah, probably would compound some problems.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's not turn this heist into a double homicide. Let's end this nightmare and just walk casually back to the Merry Bather with Percival on my shoulder.
Fair
I
enough.
told you weren't a suspect or anything. You could have spent all
No, but
this
they're
time.
looking for somebody, and there's no one else around, and I'm around. So
And then they cost you, and they're like, "Oh, did you do this thing?" And you're like, "Nope."
no, you can check me. I don't have it.
So-
Yeah, exactly.
Not in there.
There was nothing wrong. You did nothing. You chilled
Yeah.
on a bench and watched your friend be a piece of shit.
I
Yeah.
think Carl just feels guilty. I think he just feels
Yeah,
like
for
he's
sure,
been
for sure.
he's been a part of the
Yeah,
crime.
Yeah, when you're gonna overthink it if you're so I think that's just what he's doing. Yes,
no, I like
I just walk straight back and try and walk in and
Yeah. One of the guards is like, excuse me, sir, have you seen anything running by here or any? I'm sorry, what is your name?
hey, it's Carl. What's going on? I haven't seen anybody yet.
Apparently someone has robbed Huxley's shop. I don't know who would rob anything from a sweet old man like that, but somebody took that loot of his, and again, after just getting it back, you're one of the people who brought it back, didn't you?
Yeah, I am. That's really strange that it would get stolen so quickly again. Do you have any idea who it would be?
No, but I've heard that there's a fancy pants man who likes it, so we're gonna go have a talk with him.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hit the hay if you don't mind.
Yes.
Can maybe help you out in the morning.
Oh, yes. We'll be in touch. Thank you again. And he kind of lets you go. Carl is sick. Just holding his stomach. All of a sudden,
If birds
now.
could sweat, oh man. He goes up to his room and just can't stop throwing up.
Bastion, you hear some light hurling in the room.
Yeah.
Violent hurling.
Fair enough. Violent hurling.
Just knock. Cole, you okay, buddy?
Yeah, you don't want to come in here. It's some real heinous stuff.
I You want some lay on hands that cures diseases? You got a disease?
No, it's flying out of both ends. You really don't want to.
Oh, jeez.
Offers on the table, buddy. I got a towel. if you
Nah,
need
just
it.
go back to sleep. You
Okay. All right. Love you.
appreciate it. Yeah, I love
Yep.
you.
He stumbles off the bed. So if you're in the cold, out in the snow, and just shivering, trying to stay still, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours go by. You're shivering outside. Give me a Constitution check, saving throw.
14.
14. All right, it's enough. You've spent enough time in the cold, but if you spend any more time out here, you're gonna get a point of exhaustion for sure. It seems the guards have given up. They haven't been able to find their suspect, and they are all going back to their posts. People in the Mary Bather are still like talking and stuff, but nothing. They haven't come to any kind of conclusion.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go back to try to find that feed bag. Go back to where that feed bag is, get the loot, put it in my sack.
All right, just give me a straight intelligence check.
Intelligence, you say?
It's a 4.
What you mean to say not high enough to remember exactly what feedback? All these houses look this fucking same.
I know.
And it's been a long night, and you still have not gotten any rest.
Fuck.
The sun is starting to come up.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back to the Mary Bather.
Okay. You kind of walk in, shivering, and get this nice warm feeling as you walk by the bathing pits and head upstairs to your room, I imagine.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, for sure. I think what I do is people are still drinking this late at night or no? Probably not. No, everything's closed down.
We're talking early morning now because you guys left at like maybe 1 or 2. It's probably getting close to 5 or 6.
All right, I'll try to go in and get a couple hours of sleep or try to get something.
Okay.
Is the sun up?
It's coming up. Yeah, you go and quietly get in your room. Are you rooming with Carl?
I think aren't all three of us in the same room, or are we in like a suite?
It seems like Bastion is in a different room. It seemed like Carl and Syph were in the same room because how often they talk in bed.
Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, I had assumed we were all in like one big room because like
either way, it's fine.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't really matter.
So yeah, you hear the door open and click shut, and Syph finally gets in his bed, lets out a big sigh.
What a night. And then I hit the sack and go to bed.
And then 20 minutes later, all right, Syph, time to wake up.
Yeah, I mean, he lays down and you feel the urge to get up pretty soon afterwards. Maybe like a half hour, 45 minutes.
Not even a short rest.
And you will take 1 point of exhaustion for not getting any sleep.
Okay.
I think this is a good spot to take a break. He was right here. I can remember it like it was yesterday, even though it was yesterday. Oh, hello there. My name is Huxley Beffelbuck of Strings and Things in Scaldholm, and I'm here to remind you to review and subscribe. Yes, subscribe to this here podcast. Leave us 5 of those fancy marks. I believe they're stars. Yes, stars. Leave us 5 stars, please. You won't regret it. Or maybe you will. All right, so what are you boys doing this morning?
I think Carl's gonna go into Syph's room or sit by Syph's bed and stare at him, waiting for him to wake up. And when he finally does, I give him a look like, so I thought we'd steal the loot, did we?
Sitting there clicking your bill.
Carl, were you just watching me sleep? That's pretty creepy, man.
It was a dramatic effect. Don't talk to me like that.
Well, sorry, Carl. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have the loot, so, I guess I must not have stole it,
So where did you end up? I'm talking real quiet, Sebastian. Where is Bastion? You asleep still?
Probably.
He's probably munching on muffins downstairs.
That's probably fair. Yeah.
Bastion woke up at his normal time, like he does every day. Got up, went down to have some
Pound
food,
some muff.
drink some coffee, eat some carbs. He's living his best life downstairs. You guys don't have to worry about him over here.
Fair enough.
Gotcha. I still speak a little hushed. I mean, I saw you run out of there. Did you what did you do after you left?
Well, we call it the stash and dash. That's where the heat's on you and you have to hide your shit and then you got to run. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to
And what, you
ask.
just waited in the snow for like 6 hours?
Yeah, it was cold as hell. My little rat balls were frozen. Listen, I know I asked you for a favor last night, and it's pretty soon to ask you for another one, but I need another favor, Carl.
Yeah. What is that?
I just need to borrow that compass for 15 minutes or so. Because this is the funny thing. The funny thing is,
Yeah.
I hid it, and then, I forgot where the hell I hid it. It's really embarrassing.
Well,
I mean, you went this far. You're pretty much a criminal.
I honestly don't know what to do here.
I mean, I won't tell Bastion
Above
if you
the
don't,
table. I don't want it to be another episode of the Syphilis Puss Bubble show, just because doing that twice in one episode seems gratuitous.
Well, no, because we don't actually have to do it. I can just take the compass and be like, yeah, I go find it and come back.
That's it's just star wipe. Okay, back in. Sure, just fucking take it. I mean, I do want it back, but
Yeah, of course. All right. Yeah, I'll see you in a little bit, okay?
And then I leave and try to find the loot.
All right. So Carl reluctantly gives him the compass, and Syph runs out the front door. Well, not runs, probably very slowly walks because he's freaking beat.
Yeah, I'm wiping the sleep from my eyes.
Yeah, you come down the steps, you can see Bastion is at the bar, and it seems like Ophelia has been refilling his plate full of pancakes, and she's just about had enough. Bastion, you just can't eat all these pancakes every day. We live in a cold climate.
I mean, I can. You saw what happened.
We live in a cold climate.
Yeah,
There's just
I can.
There's not enough weight out here for you.
I mean, we're leaving today. This is the last time you got to deal with it. I mean, we've had a good working relationship.
If you weren't such a sweetheart, I wouldn't do this.
I can wash some dishes after I'm done. What do you want me to do to earn all these pancakes?
You better wash dishes. Look at them all. She points at the fucking stack. It's like 8. Yeah, grab a couple plates. Grab a rag.
Yeah, I got you. Listen, you don't need to talk to me like that. We're friends. I'll do anything for you, honey. All right, come on.
Of course. And she lets you in.
I
And
just
you
wave at
guys.
Syph. I'm like, Syph. Yeah, hey, buddy. Hope you're having a good day. And I just
Oh,
go.
hey, Bastion. Beautiful morning, huh?
Yeah. Oh, you
Look
look
at
so
you
handsome.
eating food. Thank you. You're too much.
Yes, I don't know what you did different, but it's working for you, buddy. All right.
It's all the sleep I got last night.
Hey, listen, it's paying off.
Thank
All
you,
right.
buddy.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go earn my keep in the back with Miss Ophelia.
Oh, you're gonna earn your keep, and I make a finger pointing into a whole movement.
No, I mean it's more like, and I make like a holding a plate with a dish rag. Like now it's like more like a washing kind of motion, like a wax
Oh,
on,
yeah,
wax
yeah.
off kind of thing.
Wax it, baby. Wax it.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Jesus.
Yeah. After my next meal, I just go back work in the kitchen for a little while.
Perfect. Yeah, you guys spend some quality time back there. She's making breakfast for other people. You're washing dishes, and the morning goes much smoother after you're fed.
I think I offered to help cook.
Cool. All right. I think Ophelia's like, what? Have you ever cooked before, Bastion? Have you cooked?
Actually, yeah. In an alternate life, before I wanted to be a paladin, I spent a lot of time in bars. I worked as a cook. You know, I spent a little bit of time around.
I see
these
how this
pods.
is gonna go. One for me, one for you, one for me. Yeah, he's
a
gonna.
little bit.
Okay, so she's like, hold on right here. She goes and she grabs what seems to be a spare tablecloth and wraps it around your midsection to make this what do they call that? I forget what they call it. Anyhow, she wraps it around your midsection so that you can wipe your hands on it or whatever. She's like, here you go, now you look official. She gives you a spatula.
Do they have a little chef's hat for me?
Yeah, sure. She grabs it. It is too small for your head. It's like a yarmulke chef hat for you, but
Nice.
but it will kind of sit between your ears, and you kind of have to move it every once in a while because it flops to the side. But yeah, it'll work.
Oh yeah, and yeah, like I think I'm not bad at this. Again, based on my little backstory I wrote, but I am 100% sneaking food whenever I can.
Okay.
Like whenever nobody's looking, there's just hash browns going in there. There's pancakes. Yeah, so that's the end of my scene. Just wanted to throw it out there.
Perfect. Yeah, that's awesome. Syph, you take the compass and you can see it is lit up and the arrow is pointing out to the front door. And then as you go outside, it shoots down to the right.
I just follow it to its destination.
You follow it to a house, and you can remember now, since you've gotten 20 minutes of rest and you've had a thought about it and the lights out, you can see all of your little rat paw prints all over the ground, and you can see the familiar sack that you left it in.
Great. I look around, make sure no one's looking, and
Give me a perception check.
an 8.
Yeah, you look around, everything seems clear.
All right. I fish out the thing and I put it in my bag, and I'm like, all right. And I put the compass away, and I sleepily,
Okay.
kind of go back to the inn. Maybe I can catch a few little extra little nappy wappies. I don't know what time we're heading out, so.
Fair enough. Yeah, you go and grab it, retrieve it from the bottom of the green sack, and you finally got what you worked so hard for the other night, and put it away and start walking back towards the Merry Bather. Carl, Bastion, what are you guys going to be doing?
I have no plans other than when you, the DM, will let us go to the next portal and leave.
Fair enough.
Carl
Yeah.
is sitting in the spa area. I guess he's in one of the spas, and he's slowly eating one dry pancake, staring into the middle distance.
Okay. Wow. Things have changed.
He's angry and just kind of tired, and I mean, the night, you can imagine how he feels after the night he had.
Yeah, he's had a rough one.
Nerves rattled.
Sure. You're sitting in that spa, and you can see as Syph walks by, with a big rat grin on his face, kind of finger guns at you, and starts walking up the steps.
Pew pew, bird boy.
I flip him the double bird.
The triple bird, since
Yeah.
you're doing it.
That's right. So some time passes. How long are you guys going to wait until you go meet up and try to go through this to the next jump?
I mean, I'm ready to go whenever you'll let us, Zach.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to do here.
Oh, I will let you guys go. I don't want to drive the ship unless you wanted to get Syph rest. I don't know what you guys want to do.
Well, I think I just go lay in bed and I try to fall asleep until they
I mean, I
Wake
think you
me up.
barely get in your
How long-
your room before Bastion's like, "Hey, buddy, now that we're all back,
Yeah, I think
ready
you're going to
go?"
need to play this off like you didn't spend the whole night awake and only get 20 minutes of sleep because otherwise you have to explain what happened.
That's fair.
Okay.
Coming. I'm coming.
Okay, great. Yeah, come on.
All right, let me put my pants on and stuff.
and I make sure like my bag's securely like packed, that I like I'm just kind of like putting some, I'm like dampening the loot and trying to put stuff around it so it doesn't make noise when I'm walking and stuff.
Okay.
You know, like wrapping in like maybe like, I don't know what kind of shit I have in my backpack, but I'm probably like wrapping it up, you know, in old
Yeah.
cheesecloth and different stuff.
So you wrap it up, make sure it's not going to make any kind of noise, and as quietly as you can, put it in your bag. And then as you open your door, Bastion is still sitting there waiting.
Okay, I'm ready, big boy. Let's do this.
All right, let's go, buddy. Oh God, you just look so good. I don't know what it is today. God damn,
It's
bud.
probably all that sleep, you know. I'm like bright-eyed and rat-tailed,
Yeah, you
you
said
know.
that last time. All right, come on.
I know.
Let's get out of here. Let's get Carl. He looks real upset. Try and be a little gentle around him. I don't know what's wrong. He just seems real upset.
He
this
was
morning.
like, you know, he kind of like woke me up at night, puking his ass off and
I
like
was gonna
shitting his
say,
brains out.
Yeah, he said it was coming out of both ends. It was.
Oh yeah, dude, projectile.
Yeah. I mean, I feel bad. I hope he's not sick.
Am I in the room as you guys are?
No, I went up to his room to get him. You're still, dry pancake.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know where you guys were. I guess it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I collect Carl and we go to the fucking thing.
Fair enough. All right. So you guys know that the way to Yomsburg, or the Isle of Berserkers. The way through would be Hugin's Arrow, another shadow road, but this one is much different than the Ravens Road. It's owned and operated by the Obsidian Quill, a group of people who keep it marginally safe. Most likely there's not any problems. They've set up great routes on it. You guys know that down towards like the center of Skaldholm, there is a large building that has a like raven feather put on either side of the big double doors that is home of the Obsidian Quill.
Yeah, I guess we head there, and I sort of admire the scenery, looking around, sort of in awe of the Geomancy Guild, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. You come up to the outside and you can see that there are large raven folk standing outside. In like cloaks, some of them are holding staves, others have swords and shields. And on these shields, you can see a large depiction of Yggdrasil, the world tree on it. You, Carl, would know that this is a symbol of Wotan.
Who is Wotan?
Carl, you would know Wotan is like known as the Rune Father. He's like, his domain is over like knowledge, justice, peace, and prophecy. Prophecy being the main thing. And Ravenfolk kind of give him credit for their creation. Yeah, so you see these guys kind of standing outside. They're all kind of gathered. You can see there's also Ravenfolk guard out front, like out front of the doors.
Bastion's usually our hello dude. But I
You're
guess
the
I'm
Ravenfolk, buddy.
You're the bird boy.
You're the bird boy.
Oh yeah. I guess I did do this one last time. Hey, what's up, fellow bird boys?
All right, so I walk up. I'm like, hey guys, how's it going? Looking to go into the portal there. Thank you so much. All right, walk right in.
I got it from here, Bastion. Hey guys, we're looking to. These are my people, you know. Hey guys, we're looking to. We seek passage through the portal to. God, I forget where we're going. Bastion, where are we going again?
I thought you had this one called. Anywho, we're going to the Isle of Berserkers.
Right.
Oh, I see.
I had a long night, didn't you know?
Oh, I thought you and Syph got a lot of sleep. Doesn't matter. Anywho,
No, you heard me. I was anyway. Don't.
oh
need to get,
right, I forgot. Yeah, both ends.
Yeah.
Guys, everything was coming out both ends of this guy last night. Both ends.
Ooh, he kind of opens his eyes real big.
Yeah, it was real bad. Anywho, yes, we're going to the Isle of Berserkers. What do? We just go right through this little door here.
Well, in order to gain passage on Hugin's Arrow, you will need to each pay 50 gold. That will ensure you safe passage from here all the way down to the Isle of Berserkers.
Whoa, 50 gold. Oh, jeez, you're
Wait, per person or
Yes, per person.
for holy shit. I mean, that's so much of the money we just made from helping old Huxley Bufflebug.
Well, I'm sure that a safe passage is worth it.
that hurts, man.
I sort of kick Syph in the side a little, just kind of nudging him, knowingly, like knowing he has the fucking money.
Hey,
Zach, this is for you. How much money did I steal from the chest?
I think we determined that it was going to be like 50 gold. I imagine all of you pay up.
Yeah. I grumble a little bit, but I do it.
And I'm making sure I'm getting rid of the $50 I stole from strings and things.
Are they have serial numbers on them or something?
hey, you can't trace this money, bird boy.
I pay without hesitation.
Yeah, okay. Even though you know Syph like kind of owes you, you still pay up, or you don't try to bribe him.
I'll extract that payment later.
Fair enough. So Syph gladly gives over his money. Bastion painfully does so. Carl doesn't stop looking at Syph while handing over the money to the guy.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're all paid up. I will introduce you to your guide. Over there, there's a man named Leland. He will be your guide for your journey. But
All right, cool. Thank you, sir.
with your gold and all that, you will have a carriage, and he will be your personal bodyguard for the entire way.
Ooh, very
we
nice.
got a carriage. Is he going to pull the carriage?
I'm sure he could. You see, like this very buff
I mean,
raven
how else
folk
is it
over
going
there.
to go is the question.
What is pulling the carriage?
Some sort of oxen. I don't know. Some sort of large
You
oxen.
didn't think about this, Zach.
Nope. Didn't
You
look.
just decided in the moment that we're getting a carriage.
But you'll have a carriage, and he will be your guide all the way along.
All right. Great. Thank you so much, sir. Hello, Leland. Pleasure to meet you. Shaking his hand, maybe giving him a little hug.
Yeah, Leland shakes your hand. It's very firm, very muscular for a bird. Wearing like large chainmail outfit, a coif over his head. You can see like his beak barely. You can barely see his eyes. Like it's mostly just his beak out of the front. Pleasure doing business.
Yeah, good to meet you, sir. All right, let's be on our way. We don't waste any more of your time.
Sounds good. And he walks into the building. You can see that there are many different people waiting. It seems like with their obsidian quill guide. You can even see Squint and Quentin is standing over in the corner. Don't do it. Don't do it, Joe.
What is he doing? Is he just set dressing? You just wanted to get one more. You didn't have to mention him.
I mean, I could have picked somebody else, I guess. He seems like he's got a large parcel of things that he needs to take to the Isle of Berserkers as well, and he gives you guys the stink eye as you walk by.
Which one?
He's not coming with us, though, right? He's going on a separate.
Oh, I was really hoping you were just taking it to us.
Oh no, I wouldn't do it that hard. But he definitely looks at all of you really, really shady. And Leland kind of comes up to the front of the portal and does the same maneuver that Farah did before, and a portal appears.
I watch intently as he does this.
Yes. Yeah, you're starting to get a hang of this too. I mean, just from observing a couple people do it now, I mean, you're starting to get an idea for what it would take. And he gestures for all of you to go in.
I do that.
You do it. All right. Again, just as you did before, you guys kind of run in and it feels like you're running and then coming to a complete stop, almost tumbling forward. And you are on a very dark road once again. But there are torches and, seems like there's waypoints set up and towers. This feels safer than before. You don't feel threatened. And also there is a carriage waiting for you guys.
Oh, look at this. This is, they rolled out the red carpet over here.
Is Syph tall enough to like reach the step and get in?
Not without help.
Okay, I pick him up by the scruff.
Are you strong enough for that though?
Sure.
Zach?
Why not?
Yeah. Dad said I can do it.
So, Syph, you feel your scruff get pulled up as you are placed gently on the back of it. Well, maybe not gently, kind of forcefully. Grabbed and just thrown up on top of it.
He hates it, but he knows he earned it.
Yes.
And I hop in and settle in next to him.
So, this journey will probably take you 4 to 6 days. If there's anything you would like to talk about or any kind of scenes you want to do, I'm open to it, but it's largely going to be easy. The Obsidian Quill takes very good care of this road.
Yeah, I have no scenes, no nothing. Just as is Bastion's want, he's like asking Leland his life story, just trying to get real involved and like just trying to create a genuine bond with this man who he will never see again.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Why don't you roll me a persuasion, just a general persuasion, just to see if you can get him to open up.
21.
He's spread wide.
Oh, hot damn. Yeah.
I'm gonna.
He's spread.
Oh boy. I want to get in on that too because it makes sense. He's a geomancer and a Ravenfolk, and
Sure.
Well, is he a
got a lot in common.
geomancer? I thought he was just like a guard for.
I mean, he's part of the Geomancy Guild, and he can open ley line portals.
I'd
so
say.
that's the
Oh,
reason.
sorry. I was going to say Syph probably spent most of the first day just like nodding off. Like sleeping.
Yeah, between most of the trips, Syph is just sleeping on the first one. But with a 21, Bastion, and I will say that we'll get Carl in on that too, just for the hell of it.
What am I rolling?
He does open up. You don't have to roll.
Okay.
Bastion kind of sweet talked him into it for it. Otherwise, he'd have advantage, and it just doesn't seem worth it if he's got a 21. He kind of tells you that he's kind of new to the guild. He recently just joined to kind of honor Wotan, and he sees like defeating shadow creatures as like a duty to Wotan for giving the Ravenfolk favor. And he kind of opens up about how, life on the Obsidian Quill is really good and how any Ravenfolk can do it if they really want to, and kind of tells you that you could, he talks to you, Carl, about a high scholar, Ellington Beasley, If you get a recommendation and give it to him, you could possibly be one of these guys.
Ooh, that's cool. Well, thank you so much, sir. That's actually fantastic information. It's a pleasure. And I mean, do you miss your wife and children though? Like, you know, you talk about them only in passing, but like
you're talking the heartstrings, Bastion.
I mean, it's just like I understand this life is better than what you're leading before. You know, fighting for every single gold, every silver that you got, but is it worth it? You know.
That is a good question. He kind of looks up into the moon. You get him to open up a little bit about his family and stuff. But yeah. Anything else, guys?
What was the name of this organization again?
The Obsidian Quill. You guys end up being buds with Leland. Syph, is there anything else you wanted to do? I know you were sleeping.
Oh, there's a point where I probably tried to sleight of hand, put the compass in Carl's pocket.
Perfect. Give me a roll.
A roll?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Slightly.
Oh, you did say sleight of hand. It's my fault. I missed. I didn't
10.
catch up.
This is probably on the first day.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So as you're talking to Leland, Carl, you feel your robe get heavy off to the one side, and you see a little rat paw kind of pull away from it.
I think, yeah, I just totally watch him do it, I guess, and know what he's trying to do, but I don't acknowledge. It's like, yeah, sure, whatever. I got it back.
Vision.
I'm not gonna worry about it or bother making a thing of it. I just, yeah, okay, cool, I got it back. Not gonna. It's fine.
Yes. All right. So you get all your rest. See if you can remove your point of exhaustion, and all of you guys. It's a stat that I have not fucking paid any attention to in probably like 9 episodes. You are all going to gain +2 to your status in the north.
Oh, cool.
You guys remember that shit?
Yeah, I remember status. I don't remember what my number was though.
Do you have it written down anywhere?
No.
Oh, we can listen back. You know what I mean? You know, the listeners will tell us.
I literally don't remember that shit at all, dude.
But yeah, right now you should be sitting at a +3 for the north. Your journey comes to a close and you are coming towards the end of this road. They have built up like a pedestal, and on top of it, they have stacked these stones and like, cairns, I believe they're called. Multiple of them around a central part. And that's where he goes and performs the ritual one last time. And when this portal opens, you can see the large island of Jomsburg. And from this vantage point, you can see many Viking-like ships that are in different docks on the outside. Also, tons that have crashed and have been completely abandoned off to the side of it. It just seems like a place of chaos.
Well, this looks like it's going to be pretty fun.
Leland walks out in front of you and says, well, welcome to Jomsburg. And he kind of lifts his hand towards you. It's been a pleasure, more so than other times.
Well, thank you, Leland. It's been an honor and a pleasure to, again, really think about it. I mean, the money's great, I understand, but your wife and what, 8 children, they need you,
You're right,
you know?
right.
And
Yeah, but they also need that money, you know?
I've been thinking about you, brother, and I give him a hug, and like, you know, if you ever need, give me a call. You got, you know, Syph's hat number.
He gives you a hug and a fist bump.
I just wanted to make a joke that Syph's hat is basically our telephone, but I can only call one.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
That's true.
Leland, is this place always like this? This is kind of chaotic.
Yes, in fact, I often wondered why you would even want to come here. The berserkers on Jomsburg are famous for being hostile towards any race other than humans. But you all look like you can handle yourselves.
Yeah. Well, thanks for the hot tip. It would have been nice to know. It should really be a sign on the pedestal inside the road. But yeah.
Do a lot of people travel this road to here or no?
Yes, often skalds and warriors who want to join the Reavers.
What did the Reavers do? I guess they reave, huh?
Yeah, pretty self-explanatory, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I respect, you know. All right.
He says, but again, things are changing, and the Trollkin have started to take a claim here as well. They're trying to become amongst the ranks of the Reavers. As you know, it is an honor to reave in the north.
Now, it's just, say someone didn't know what reaving was. Could you?
Pillaging, raiding, all the fun stuff.
So, like stealing
Hmm.
would be included in that.
Perhaps. Well, not direct stealing. Maybe killing and then stealing. Pillaging.
Oh, okay. That's so disgusting. Could you believe someone would kill somebody and steal?
He kind of looks at you. Squints.
No, I just mean, Carl, can you believe that people would kill and steal? That's over the line.
Yeah, stealing is gross.
No, killing, bad.
Killing, yes,
No.
killing bad. Stealing bad.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do for your family. Am I right, Leland?
You guys can go now.
All right, Leland. Have a great day.
I feel like we sort of soured this sweet little goodbye we had, but thanks for all the help, Leland.
But yes, you guys enter this portal and you arrive on the beaches of Jomsburg. And like I had described before, there are many crash ships that are kind of not right on the beach, but kind of in the distance. You can see different masts that have been cracked in half or have failed to breach this island. It seems like even though they reeve, people have tried to come back here and get revenge and have failed many times. And they leave their ships as a reminder to everyone who comes here. As you guys kind of get on the beach and start walking up, you can see a large column of smoke in the distance and a palisade around it.
Okay. I mean, I feel like this town is really going to test Bastion's extremely pleasant nature to the limit.
Yes, I think it will. And I think that's where we're going to end it, guys.
All right. I can't imagine this is going to go great as soon as I start opening my mouth.
They're going to love you. You're a big furry, but, you're a good boy.
My dad is
We would like to thank Kevin MacLeod from Incompetech.com and Michael from Game Chops for allowing us to use their music in this episode. Music is licensed under Creative Commons. Also, check us out on Instagram at Adventure Public Radio. Tweet at us at APR Pod. I want to hear from y'all. One more thing. Tell your friends, tell your nerds, tell your geeks how awesome this adventure is following these furry and feathery heroes as they travel the lands of Midgard. We're getting bigger with every episode, and it's thanks to you guys and girls. Thank you for listening. Now here's a clip that didn't make the take.